Hi, I'm Euge Valovirta, and this one is about Middleton's MDL Tones Ultimate Heavy Drums. Heavy metal. Alright, that was the heavy metal song. Sounded pretty good, right? At least in my opinion. So I thought that while this is about the MDL Tones drum pack, because the drums are obviously a huge part of metal and music in general, so I thought that I briefly show the whole kind of mix chain what I did, so maybe you could learn something or some ideas or tips. So what I have here is the MDL drums. MDL, yeah. So what I have here on the first track, well, there's a click for recording, then the MDL drums, and it's the stereo out. So this is honestly the first time that I get the sound, the drum sound I want straight out from these plugins, because I have the Trivium drums, I have the Cream drums and whatnots, and I've used a lot of Superior Drummer, but I've never got the sound directly from those. I mean, many times pretty close, because the Bullgrain drums, the Cream, they sound great, but I've always felt like, okay, I need to multi-out these to get the drums to be exactly how I want. And this is, I actually, yeah, thank you, Josh, for sending me this package, because I actually contacted Josh, and I really like his stuff, his mixes, and what he's doing. That I would be amazing to try this out. And yeah, he sent it to me, which I'm really grateful. So this is not sponsored him by anything. It was just like, yeah, check it out. If you like it, let me know. And I like it. So that's the drums, and the only thing I added here was this Ampex tape machine, just to make it a tiny bit beefier. And then the SSL 4000 is here just for the kind of little bit, the SSL 4000E color. Then I have the bass bus. The bass was a single performance, which I used the LTD Phoenix bass, and then I just copied the tracks to different, copied the recorded track to other tracks. So what I have here is, this is the basic bass. So it's a Sans and PSA that is stuck in Pro Tools, and then LA, little bit compression and R bass, and then I have the bass low, which is just subs. That's again the PSA one. So it's just this flat bed underneath. PSA one, then this EQ. So only the lows up until I think it's like 300 something, and then more cutting with SSL 4000, and then a LHUA silver compressor, which is my favorite. And then I have the clanky track, which is just a peak attack. That's a soft-used Murder 1 SSL 4000 LHU silver compressor. And I'm sending from this main bass track to Yamaha SPX90 Symphonic preset, just to add a little bit of movement, kind of chorusing. It's very subtle there, but I like the sound. Guitars, that was a 5150 black leather Bass SD1 in front, and you saw the guitar was my ESP from '87, one of them nicknamed Kimono, and there's just the SSL, nothing going on here. Soothe, just to get rid of the guitar spike. I think this is Knowles preset. Just remove that 4K, that a little bit annoying thing. C4 to control the low end jacks, you know, classic stuff. Little bit EQing and filtering out around 80 Hz and 8K, adding some 10K, checking out a bit more of 4K, and then checking out around, what is this, 500, like that, and then just adding a tiny bit of 100, but this is actually closer to 80 Hz than 100 Hz. And that's it. Then I have the effects here, so I'm sending the rhythm guitars a little bit to dimension D. It's kind of this nice chorus. It's very low, so it just kind of adds a little bit width to the guitars. And I'm sending also to the room, which is kind of this guitar room sound preset I made. Kind of acts like a room microphone, you know. And that's also very quietly, but it just gives some kind of sense of space to the guitars, that they are not completely here. I mean, they are really here, but a little bit like, you know. Okay, mix bus. Goofus, recovery chain. It just, you know, balances things out. Pro Q, I usually, as a starting board, have it like this. Then I felt, just before I was bouncing, I felt that there's a little bit, you know, around 400, 500 there. So I just took out like 0.76 dB of 438. Oh, you know, it cleared the mix just a little bit. SSL bus compressor, 3 milliseconds attack. Order 1.1 release worked this time. Many times, usually I start with auto and then I kind of, you know, see like which works. And this worked for this one. The sidechain filter is at 80 Hz, so the kick drum isn't, you know, pumping the mix that hard. Pull check or tube check, basic smiley face, little bit. Boosting 100 Hz, boosting 10K with a broad slope. That's it. Okay, well let's now to the point, which is the topic of the video, main topic of the video, the ultimate heavy drums. Like I said in the beginning, these are just great. So these are processed by just Middleton. There's different. I'm actually gonna save this because I tweaked this a little bit. Let's save it to modern metal. So it was based on Joss's modern metal kit. And yeah, because these are processed, these are mixed by Joss, and we clearly have a similar taste because I really like how this sounds. There's this whack on the kick and nice full low end, but it's not typewriter, but it's just what I'm usually trying to aim for. Then you have your envelope filters, so you know you can attack sustain and kind of how long the drum rings, and you can tweak that. I didn't touch any of these because this just sounded great. Tilt EQ, which you can make the drum brighter or darker, a little bit low and a little bit top end. Panning, obviously, it's the same thing for you know, toms, cymbals. Then you have your mapping here. I'm using the Ultimate Heavy Drums mapping because I used just grooves. I used his MDL Tone Ultimate Metal MIDI pack, and the song tempo is 192, so I used this song 9. So I wrote the song based on these beats, because this was the first beat. I thought, like, well, that's gonna be the first beat of the song. Maybe the second beat is the second beat. I think it is. Then this is a bit fast because this is originally 144, but I'm you know, using now my sessions you know, tempo. But there's great beat on this metal MIDI pack. There's like 14 different songs. Obviously you can mix the beats and create your own songs, but comes with you know, basic fills, kind of ride, hi-hat, double kick, whatever beats in different tempos. Great stuff. And then what we also have here is a one-shot sample, you know, loader. So just because I'm on his mailing list, you know, he just sent to us that are on the mailing list free one-shot kick samples and snare samples. And I thought they sound great. I didn't use them on this one because there was no need, but you basically just rack a sample here, then it will be here on the one-shot track, and then you can process it, you know, yourself with these simple controls. And then we have a pitch, so you can change the pitch of each drum instrument, kick 1, kick 2, one-shot, tom, you know. And then your reverb mix, there's a JTM reverb, whatever it is, I don't know, sounds great. How much you want to have reverb on, let's say, kick. On this one, there was no need to have a reverb on kick because there's the room sound, and this was a metal track, so you usually want to have the kick kind of. And then when you blend the rooms in and stuff, it doesn't feel too isolated. Then you could add some reverb to kick if you would like to have. Let's actually try. You know, if you feel that the kick is a little bit too here, you just add reverb which makes it, you know, not in your face. Let's check out this song with some other drum sets or drum mixes, if you could say. Let's put this to beginning. Like that. Great sounding kicks. And if you have a song and you're not sure, like, oh, is this drum sound good? You know, at least what I would do, I would just check the different mixes, what Josh has done here, and then, you know, maybe there's something I like, or then just a tweak, like this modern metal kit. I think this was this one, and I don't remember even what I did. Maybe I lowered the, yeah, I lowered the ride, some small volume kind of balancing out stuff that I feel worked better for this song than how the balance was. Thanks for watching. Hopefully you found this interesting and informative and got some tips and tricks. Really strong recommendation. Go check out Josh's stuff. He's a great YouTube channel. He does a lot of mixing tutorials. Thanks Josh for sending this. Thanks for the great videos. And you know, if you're interested to having great, I mean, these are metal drums, but obviously this would work for any other genre, because you heard was different sounding, a little bit mellower sounding kits for, you know, rock and stuff. So a strong suggestion to check this out. I'll put links to Josh's YouTube channel and his MDL Tones website, where you can buy this fantastic drum library package. And yeah, you need the Kontakt. I think it works with Kontakt player. I don't know, but the info is there. I have the Kontakt, full Kontakt thing, so yeah. All right, hey, until next time, take care, bye.